Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Variety Show with Adam Go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're back with some more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Yeah. I think last time. What did we do last time? I think we helped out Colony Zero do their stuff. Help out them with getting more acclimated to their sort of like prison, their new home in the prison. And I think we went to Colony Lambda, yeah, where we helped out what's his face, Isurd, and did some stuff. Or else here. But now we are going to go to first the colony, see if they have anything for us, and I guess we'll continue the story if there's nothing else for us to do. But I think we might have a couple more colonies to help out with. We're done in the Palace region. So there's colony 30. Taking a long time to load. There we go. Does this look more pixely to you than normal? I think we're pretty much done with this colony, at least for now. Don't here either. Yeah, we're done. Unless Papa has anything more.
I've heard the commander here is quite the Levinus gearhead.
Yes, next we'll go check on Colony View. There's something here. Have you seen this Collectopedia card? I have. Whoever thought to use it to send messages around is a genius. Collectopedia 2.0. Interesting.
So this is the illustrious Commander Alexandria's colony.
So, like, I've been seeing different results coming in from the same request here. Wait, are the messages all in a sequence? Whoa, so that's how you're meant to read it.
This sounds pretty serious.
I'm assuming this is a quest. Otherwise, it's it's like a very important thing to have.
You know, you've got to take regular breaks. We need to lay all this out.
Okay. Let's see. Everyone's going on about Collectopedia cards, aren't they? They're an absolute hit, as you can see. I could shed a little tear, I'm so moved. It's still possible to game the system by choking off the supply and making a monopoly of it. More and more swindlers have started to do just that. Sequoia and I are trying to work out how to keep them in check. Are you getting anywhere with that? Not particularly. No matter how thorough we are, we can't predict every possible move they'll make. And even if we could, there'd be a limit to what we could do. Not even Colony Iota can keep an eye on all of Ionios. I can't imagine Sequoia's happy with it, about it. Correct. It's been mentally taxing, to say the least. And still, there's no end in sight. You're not just turning a blind eye to it, right? You're working hard to change things, even if it's difficult. Oh, don't think such noble things of me. I'd just rather not live in a world where such unorthodox measures can flourish. See, that right there is why Sequoia sticks around with you. And so will we. Let's get to the point. What can we help you with? You really... Alexandria, are you crying? No, dust in my eye. I'll look into the matter immediately. Let's go and visit Sequoia. I don't know why she's like... like... I don't want to help. What? I thought the whole point of like this... this whole thing was... that...
Everyone got their strength back?
Huh.
like, she would learn
Would you believe it?
that, to accept help and stuff. Let's equip her.
You just leave things to me.
I guess she's not... No, she's rank 20. Okay, so we have done her Ascension quest. I remember what that was. I don't remember what her Ascension quest was. Let's check. Oh, anyways. Oh right, she like killed her commander or whatever.
I'm not crying. It's just something in my eye, all right?
Sorry,
You could have
I
just said it was
upset
the rain.
you, but I'm glad you're feeling better now.
I guess it's not necessarily happening. Or I guess it's not scripted. Okay, where are we going? What's up, Sequoia? What now? Someone's in a huff. If you're here to mess around, then spare me. I'm busy. You wound me. We've come to help. We've come to help you, actually. Didn't you want someone to do some on-site inspections? Next time, lead with that. We have one problem. Roland of Colony Tau. He suddenly made a habit of going out to collect loveness parts, often, and they're running a surplus. What's his usual inclination? Nothing but food provisions. Fancies himself a bit of a gourmet. Oh, we must have given him some parts then. That's probably why this quest triggered when it wasn't here before. Okay. So to suddenly turn around and start collecting huge amounts of these parts, that's fishy, no doubt about it. Question is Roland doing it to inflate prices or to prepare for battle? Hang on, someone's clearly got their wires crossed. No way would Colony Tau be involved in shady business like that. Well, let's verify it at the source. I suspect the flow of goods isn't the only thing that's changing. You know you can't just be looking at this from the surface level, yeah? I know. There must be a deeper cause. I wonder what could affect such an immediate and thorough change. Be careful, Dame Alex. Just Alex is fine, as I've told you before. I'll be sure to deliver a good report. Looking forward to reading it. Okay. What could cause such a weird change? I suppose she's well placed to find out, the weirdo. Better keep that to myself. thing we can read thoughts. We're gonna tell Alex right away. Yeah, messing around with some microphone stuff at the moment. So I realized that when I moved, all my settings got reset. So that's why a couple of the videos, the like game audio was weird. Because my thing like switched to a different port, and then it was like, this is a different thing. That's why things might sound weird. Past couple of episodes, but should be fine in the next couple of episodes if I figure out if I make everything work back to how it was before. Let's oh, there we go. Roland, can we talk? You've recently been asking for Leibniz parts on the Collectivedia. Oh yeah, do you want some? Would you consider handing them over? Haha, sorry, can't right now. Colony 30's mechanics are pretty desperate for them. As soon as they're collected, they get used right up. Colony 30, so that's why you were collecting parts. Yeah, they seemed like they were having problems, so I thought I'd give them a hand. Oh, I see. Have I done something wrong? Not at all, don't worry. Thanks for the chat. Ion, I have a proposal. Would you help, what? Would you help Flaron in Colony 4 with her Collectivedia? I can do that, certainly, but would you care to tell me why? I want to check on something. If I'm right, something quite interesting is going on. Let's discuss at the canteen there once you're done.
Alexandria, this is something interesting. What's this about exactly?
I can't say for sure, but it doesn't look to be anything bad. I wouldn't worry.
Okay, well, that's good. Got these. I just want to check. Not yet.
Don't you think? I'm sure you're all starved by now.
Did she not?
You know,
Wait.
you've got to take regular breaks. I'm all refreshed and
What?
ready to
I'm
take on the
confused.
world.
What do we have to do? Okay.
If you want the job done right.
Just as I thought. Laron was looking for something she could use to chase Folie away. At least the captain who left Colony Iota, isn't he? That's right. Laron's normally quite easygoing, but for some reason she just can't tolerate the man. She'd get incredibly awkward around him. We used to keep Sequoia in the room on standby. Was it that bad? So, you think Laron's trying to protect her friends from him? Haha, seems like the likeliest situation. You look chuffed with yourself. To be brutally honest, I only came up with the Collectivedia cards with my own benefit in mind. All I wanted was to keep an eye on enemy movements and resource flows to turn the tide of war in my favor. The cards are nothing but pure self-indulgence on my part. And now? Now, well, the results speak for themselves, don't you think? Look at all the people that they benefit. They've blossomed into something far greater than their creator's design. Calling Alexandria and Ouroboros. You copy? Please respond. Is it Sequoia? Hopefully good news by the sounds of it. Well, we've got a little event on our hands, is all I'll say. We're a little short-handed. Could you head to Colony Iota base entrance? Understood. Sounds like something happened back at the colony. We better hurry. Okay. I don't really understand what this quest is. I feel like it's kind of going all over the place.
What's that?
A Kavesi container.
Oh.
What would it be doing here?
Is that not normally there? This is quite the present. To whom do we owe our gratitude? No idea. It just dropped right from the sky. We're currently verifying the contents. All hands, intercept formation, now! That won't be necessary. We'll handle this. Oh, interesting thing. Easy. Wait! Phew, just in the nick of time. Baldy, what are you? I'm here to see you. I just perfected Cyberchum, you see, and I wanted you to be the first one to see him in all his glory. Who's Cyberchum? Oh, you mean this Levnus? Yeah, I revamped the design a bit. Gambrit lent me a hand with it too. Thought it might come in handy if you ever in a jam, Alexandria. Yes. Just like that robo buddy of yours, your friend always seemed to be surprising me. Friends. Haha, yeah, I guess the control circuit still needs some calibrating. Sorry for the shock. It's weird, because it ran like an absolute dream in the test run. Hold on. How did you even deploy it here? Colony 30 shouldn't have access to those kinds of supplies. Oh, I built the launch equipment from scratch, after all the hassle Q caused poor Alex. And all the supplies Colony Iota has been sharing with us. I just wanted to give something back, you know? Did you by any chance get the parts from Colony Tau? Not just Tau. Colony 4 and Colony Lambda provided too. And that's not all. Colony Gamma gave us a hand as well. Colony 9 contributed also. Colony Mu helped us out too. And even Colony 11 chipped in. Basically, everyone pitched in, and the work was finished in no time flat. You collaborated with the other colonies? Yeah, the Collectopedia cards made it easy. Frictionless trade. You came up with them, didn't you? That's such a genius idea. I'm in awe. Holy gobsmacked. That makes 2 of us, mate. You too, Lance? Hey, we should start a club. Oh, I'll pack that in. Okay, so I guess you had to, like, maybe do... I don't know what the prereqs for this quest would be. This whole thing is really bizarre. Dame Alex? Chickadee, I thought I was doing all this to see what life looks like from the outside, unbound by rules. But perhaps I only wanted to see how people change. We have been we have been indoctrinated to fight all our lives, yet still, there's a warmth in us that remains. Think then about how the world might change, were we to share that warmth. This is what I want to see. I want to like it all. I want to like people. I want to like the world. That's it, right there. Your face right now is what I've always wanted to see. I'm so glad. We're finally seeing things in the same light. Oh, this is only the beginning, I'm sure. But it's up to us to maintain and foster these relationships. I want to see more of these bright, auspicious scenes. What? And I'll be right by your side all the way. You have to do more than that. You have to aim to surpass me. I will. And I'll continue to grow myself. Just as you all are. I don't know what the prereqs for this would be, but it's okay. An okay quest. Okay quest. So I guess maybe you had to do like maybe like 100 Collectopedia card things maybe. I feel like that's a rounded number that it could be. You're a pauldron.
Colony
Check that out.
relations changed, looks
Oh,
like.
nice. Level 5 star ammo. Sure. Get Shiny Hunter. I don't know what that does. Oh, it's just shiny. Is there a button? Can we like? No.
Colony relations changed, looks like.
I'm really glad Dame Alex's circle of friends is expanding. They seem like a pretty quirky bunch, though. I mean, 11 is called Cyberchum. A Grapha would make for a better conversation partner, if you ask me. Anyway, Salazar said she wanted to make its acquaintance, so I've gone and stationed it next to the research lab. Maybe I should put it inside, because friends don't subject friends to the elements, right?
Colony relations changed, looks
Pretty
like.
much sent all the supplies out we could. Like every colony's going to need to become self-sufficient now. I think we've won them enough time that they'll be able to achieve that. A job well done, I would say. So Jill. So, Ionius is pretty messed up place right now, huh? Still, I reckon I could make myself useful here. Learn something around here. We're all working till we're blue in the face. Wow, I don't know why I can't read this. We're all working till we're blue in the face. Our guys are crazy good at snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. And then, when the battle's won, we're going to need people who can think of a plan and follow through. Not to blow me a trumpet, but I think I could fill them boots. Like, I guess I want to get Colony 30 peeps to do more of what they like. Because if they're happy, I'm happy.
Colony relations changed, looks like.
Level Lord Imperio, Pro Wing Brujo, Hillcorn Grandeps, Deathworm Nizum. What are you mumbling about there? Sounds like names of some monsters? Verily, those are the names of the fiercest and most formidable fiends that roam with impunity somewhere within our world. If one were to fell them, I'm sure they'd surely be known as the most formidable of Ionios. Perhaps you take the challenge. Okay, so I think we've
Colony
seen
relations change, looks
2 of
like.
them so far, maybe 3. We saw the dragon, which we like snuck around.
Colony
And then we saw the
relations
bird
change,
that's like on
looks
top
like.
of the island thing that's like
Would you
for
believe it?
that way. I don't know. By Colony 9. Okay. Get rid of Alice. Did you come here? Did you come to check up on me? It's fine. Everyone's here. If you're taking on Zed, then you need to give it everything. It's a pivotal battle. Everything's riding on it. If we get it right, we'll be able to look back and laugh when it's all over.
You just leave things to me.
Collectopedia cards are really something now, huh? They are. The whole way they're used has changed, or maybe it's just that these are complex times. We've been hearing that relations in the community are a lot smoother on the whole too. Some people are already calling it the Collectopedia Revolution. Sounds fitting, don't you think? Yeah. Honestly, this was not the development I was expecting. I thought it'd be a source of frustration, but I actually feel good about it all. I don't quite get it. It's alright sometimes. It's alright sometimes though, right? You enjoy something even if you can't quite explain it to yourself? Billy said Billy said something like that to me once, but it didn't quite sink in back then. But now I think I'd like to talk it over with him one more time.
Huh. Would you
Okay.
believe it?
Don't you think it's about time for a meal?
No. Hey, listen to me for a moment. Thorben just invited me to join him with his secret training. Oh, like his own secret training regime? For real? Yeah, when I asked him what the secret to his strength was, he said if I really wanted to know, we could do it together. He said we'll be doing the training at Elsie's spot and to come in clothes that we don't mind getting wet. I'm just feeling a little bit weird about the whole thing. You think I'm overthinking it, maybe?
Huh. Would you believe it?
Interesting. Caspar. The way that Collectopedia cards are used and the only thing that's changing... What? The way that Collectopedia cards are used isn't the only thing that's changing. The way people think about them is too. I'd even go so far as to call it the Collectopedia Revolution. It's an era of inter-colony cooperation, but also one where people decide for themselves what's right. That's right, now people pick out their own way of life, just like Billy did. Aha, exactly. I guess he was ahead of the curve. I'd like it if he could see the colony now, what it's become. Okay. Everyone? Everyone? Let's turn it to nighttime. There's one new person here. Salazar, what's up? Cyberchum, eh? Hahaha. Looks like we've got a hold of some pretty good raw materials here. Hey, come on. Cyberchum's a friend, not an experiment. Start taking him to bits, and I'm sure Valdi will have something to say. Yes, I expect he'll say, carry on, Salazar. Stop, I said. You're not taking Cyberchum apart, end of. Meep. Spoil sport. Where is Cybershine? Said he was like somewhere next to something. He was over here, maybe. Unless I'm blind. I don't see it. Guess maybe, did they move it in? They were saying they were gonna put it like right next to the thing here, but I guess not. I don't know. It's probably somewhere in the colony, but I'm not really sure where. Oh yeah, we have this conversation to do. Canteen.
I'm starving. Got anything I can eat?
Okay.
This reminds
Nothing
me.
too important. Well, we finished distributing the supplies from Colony Lambda to most of the other colonies. Oh, okay. So that's probably what the prereq was. Yeah, the warehouse is starting to look pretty empty. We cannot assume that the goods will solve all problems across the board, but I believe they'll do for now. Also, it'll have taught everyone to support one another at least a bit. More uses for the Collectopedia cards, too. Yes, and not all of them are planned from the start, but ultimately a tool's uses are determined by the users. Even if it was by accident, I do believe we struck upon a genuinely great tool. Accident, huh? I can just imagine what Alexandria would say to that. All according to my prognoses, or some such. I was like, what is that word? Prognoses.
That was refreshing.
Okay, next. We're done here. I guess we can go to Colony 4. Yeah, come to Colony 30. And I don't think this. I feel like we were just here, like a couple episodes ago. Maybe well, we might have come here for another quest, maybe. But I think
Don't
it
you
was
think
Doran
it's
and
about
Bam
time
Bam
for a meal?
came back here. Or... There's someone new. What's up, Sullen? When the flame clock was smashed, our whole world changed in a big way. It sounds strange to say, but the... You good, Noah? But the fact that we all got to witness this revolution was a great honor, I think. And by the way of returning that honor, I and everyone here at Colony 4 will offer up all our strength in the battle that you face. We couldn't be more reassured. Naturally, we'll do our best to live up to everyone's expectations.
It reminds me of Colony Iota in the olden times. Ah, memories.
What's up, Jeremy? What? You think we got something to talk about? I got nothing. Right, very well. Time to talk is over. Just get out there and make the end of it. All this fighting's taken away so much from us already. Oh, okay, this is the guy that was like... I hate, Agnes? I don't know. Kavesi? I think Kavesi. I hate Kavesis. He's like, whatever, we have bigger fish to fry. Which we do, so. We got some new collected card stuff that we can do. First, nope, we have new things. Okay. The big one's right in front of us now. This might end up being my final duty as acting commander. Oh, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to get myself killed or anything. Etha would never forgive me if I brought it out here. Bought it out there. Hey, don't worry about it, mate. You're the kind of stubborn munder who always makes it through to the end. You said it, bud. Hey, that was a compliment, right? I know we did this before. Wait.
Ready for duty.
Yeah. Maybe say something. Yeah, I think he had like a special dialogue with you. If you had Ethel in your party, he'd be like, "There's no way that's Ethel. I'm just gonna gonna ignore that." Or just my mind playing tricks on me. I think. What do we get? Yeah. Oh. No. Oh, I guess there's a ladder here somewhere. I see it on the map. I don't know where it is. In the world. Oh, okay. This is the ladder. Oh, how I wish this was Zelda and I could just ascend. Ascend up this. I don't know if we're supposed to be able to get up here. I mean, okay. Yeah, 'cause I mean, okay, I guess there's something else here. I thought there was someone on like the little thing over here. Show it. There's like the like bridge thing here. It's on the map, right? So I think that you could probably get up there. I don't know how you would. I thought there was someone like on there, but I guess there wasn't.
Is this like a rare thing?
Well, let's hand out some. Run. I need to have Billy become friendlier with me and fast. Okay.
I think I deserve a thank you, don't you?
That's good.
I think I deserve a thank you, don't you?
Where are the clams?
Feels Feels nice filling all that in.
That was Frost dead. Sean and Frost.
I think I deserve a thank you, don't you? If you want the job done right,
All of these are like affinity things.
if you want the job done right. Feels nice filling all that in. I think I deserve a thank you, don't you? Feels nice filling all that in. Feels nice filling all that in.
We still got a couple more to collect. We need some Gogol Dom and Old Leapy. Sure. And then Beaknik Bill. 1 cup Music Rub. Serious Anemone. Why do we not have a Serious Anemone? I feel like we've gotten that before. And then more Gogol stuff.
Huh. Would you believe it? Huh. Would you believe it?
Yes, finally. Fjord. No. Ours were tough, alright. She holds firm to her fighting spirit, even in the face of origin, and is so vastly bigger than a Faran, too. All I can do is support her decisions and wipe herself out. That's what I've always done. That's what I'll always do.
Huh. Would you believe it?
More. Wow, why are there so many people?
Don't you think it's about time for a meal?
Vanilla, what's up?
Huh. Would you believe it?
Things have gotten busy again. Maybe I'll take a little break or something once we've ridden out the storm. Well, I mean, break or not, I'll be besting my gut out there, out here. If I don't, Makoko sure as Sparkle bust it for me. If I don't, Makoko sure as Sparkle. Oh, sure as Spark. Okay, will bust it for me. That's a weird construction. Sparkle. Hang in there, gal. We're gonna figure this all out. Just wait. Where did all these speech bubbles come from? If it turns into a large-scale battle, there's sure to be many casualties. The reality is, those can't be avoided. We medics have a duty to keep battling through until the whole of that reality has played out. So be careful out there. Thank you, Alessandra. I hope you all remember to take care of yourself too.
Huh. Would you believe it?
No. Everyone's looking deep into doldrums. Please fill up on cuisine of Kukucha and carry on boldly fighting. Yeah, I won't stand in the way of that. Gotta fill an empty somehow. There was one more person. Taxi. Bolieris is actually doing pretty well as acting commander, better than I thought he would anyway. In fact, I don't see why he couldn't just drop the acting part and just accept the title commander, but he won't have it. Yeah, right, well, that's Bolieris for you. He's way more single-minded and stubborn than he looks. I don't know if it's humility or hard head, but if Ethel could see him now, I think she'd get a good laugh out of it.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Yeah, about that. Okay. I wonder what they would say if they saw Ethel.
Ready for duty?
Or, like, Ethel. No. I guess we can keep Ethel around.
Why does this place feel so familiar?
Try to see if maybe she can regain her memories or something. Maybe that's probably not. Okay, I think we talked to everyone. I guess we can change the time. Anyone new pop up?
Such a pleasant fragrance.
I miss Ethel. I guess she's here with us now, but I definitely missed having her around. Really don't have anything to say to us, really. Coco. Busy period approaching. Makoko feel in feathers and fluff. Now a good time to stock up on snooze and chase treats. Maybe ask Brunella for massage and general fluffing up. Meh. So many pleasures come to mind of Makoko. Desire to do work boil away to nothing. Okay, well, I think that's everyone here. At least that, as far as I'm concerned. Who next? Okay, so we have Colony 30 done. I guess we could probably maybe see if maybe that quest unlocks something here. Since it did involve, what's his face being all like, ooh.
Such a pleasant fragrance.
And I guess we can try having quality be on our team here as well. See if maybe that.
I'm coming with you.
Because we definitely still have something to complete because we're not at 5 stars yet. So we'll have to wait. He already did his Ascension quest, so I don't think it's that. Must be some other quest that we'll have to do eventually. The problem playing this Xenoblade games without a guide, because they can be kind of convoluted in terms of unlocks and stuff. Especially like late game stuff, because normally the early game stuff is pretty easy. You just like run up to the person and be like, hey. And then be like, hey, I have a quest for you. Hi, Origin. We have a couple here. So we have Colony Gamma and Colony 9. Okay, so we do have something here. So we'll go to that.
Those are the Levnesses, your colony pilots, Noah.
Ready for duty.
Harala. Noah heard of Milik Meadows? It's site of ultra spooky cave. Commander before Xeon sent out a survey team there once, but no, not one single pawn returned. Maybe inside of cave is a surprisingly pleasant place. They just decide to live there forever? Maybe. Have we been? I think we've been there before. Oh, probably not. But maybe. Right. There's something.
Shall we eat?
The spongy sponge
They say
things.
an
They're
army marches
delish.
on its stomach.
So much so, I went over so much last time. All done away now.
It sounds pretty serious.
Spongy sponges are so good. I could eat them with by the stack load. I know. I can always make space in my belly for them. That's good. I mean, potatoes are pretty delicious. I definitely eat them. Pretty much whenever. Where is Dion? A lot of people here. Colony 9 can be pretty cushy, you know? Looks like everyone rubs along nicely, too. What? What did it say? Looks like everyone rubs along nicely. What? Okay, I don't. Tending fields together's a sight better than constant war, I'll tell you that. Hard to believe we were ever embroiled in all that.
Huh.
Oh,
Would you
hello,
believe it?
Garble. Spawned out of nowhere. Dr. Garble. No, not you. Who? That's a real top guy. It's obvious that all the troops in the colony hold him in high esteem. Wonder if I could become a guy like that someday. Oh yeah? Hey, what's the face you're making? Oh yeah, laugh it up, why don't you?
Huh. Would you believe it?
What were you saying, Hoop? About... Looks like everyone rubs along nicely together, too. Okay. Don't know what that means, but sure. Commander's been good enough to make time to talk to each of us personally. That's part of the reason why, as I work hard for the colony and for myself, I'm finding myself really motivated to do my very best for the commander. That's good. Bad we can't find the commander at all. Oh, there we go. What's up, Xeon? Layla, what up? The console gone. At first I didn't really know what to do with myself. I'm not so bothered now, though. Turns out, it's actually kind of fun to find out for myself what I'm capable of. And since Garble became leader and brought me in, I've really started to see myself in a new light.
Huh.
That's good.
Would you believe it?
But everyone... Let me see. Guess we can try getting Xeon.
You need my help. At your service.
I think Xeon was one of the first...
I enjoy seeing them grow. It's really quite magical.
One of our first, Ascension questers. So... But we do have a couple of conversations to do, so we can do that now.
I'm just gonna lie here and you can't stop me.
Ooh, okay. There's a question. do
About
this
that
first.
thing.
Anyone else get the feeling Colony 9 folks might be eating a bit too many spongy spuds? Seems to me like they really fell in love with them, yeah. They seem to be always eating them. Eating him's one thing, but did you hear them talking about saving Ionius with them? Isn't that what we're doing too, curiously enough? Of course it's not. Or is it? Well, if nothing else, spongy spuds are helping ease the food shortages, so people don't have to fight so hard over resources. And if they don't have to fight, isn't that saving the world? In some sense, at least? Don't get me wrong, I'm not arguing with the logic. I'm just trying to point out that there's an important point you're missing. And that is... It's this. Eating nothing but potatoes is boring as all get out. Manana cannot take that lying down. Potato cuisine contain hidden depth. The amount of possible variation is so high, it is practically endless. With wings of Manana as spatula, can't eat potatoes all life and never not be satisfied. Well, I dare say this might just be Manana's time to shine then. Seeing as how that lot always basically just steams their spuds, I think it might be a mercy. Manana will get on case immediately. Time to save worlds with potatoes is now! Okay. Then...
We need
Quest.
to lay all this out.
Everyone's talking up the spongy spuds. They're mouthwatering even if you just steam them. Didn't I say they were delicious? You look well made up. Not surprised, he got teary-eyed just for eating them raw. Not just that. We can reliably raise the sizable yield without much difficulty. This has put a lot of minds at ease. I think it's safe to say spongy spuds are the key to Colony 9 survival. The whole colony seems much brighter now. Everybody's getting a go of working in the fields. When people were less anxious, they were less prone to confrontation too. I just wish we had a similar way to reduce inter-colony hostilities. Don't we? Maybe we should give it a try. Give it a try, exactly. Let's try spreading spongy spuds to other colonies. They'd solve food shortages and maybe help a little with the tension and anxiety of war. Colony 9 certainly works as a successful test model, but are you sure this is going to work? We'll do our best to make it work. Hunger makes it hard to think rationally. It eats away at the heart. We need to free people from that anguish. Let's get going. Spread the good news of the spongy spudge. Spongy spud. We can't waste any time. I'll call some friends. We'll continue this conversation in Colony 9's commander's office. Okay. Satyr for Spudge. Okay.
Everyone got their strength back?
Tyon, would you have a minute? I'd like to discuss agronomy.
All right. We can discuss this on our next break over some herbal tea.
So, as we discussed earlier, we want to teach other colonies how to grow spongy spuds. Count me in. Conflicts over food supplies are tragic. If there's anything we can do to help ease them, we should. I guess places with poor weather or bad crops would owe us a favor. Looks like nobody objects. I mean, this is great and all, but how are you going to do it? You can't just hand over a spud and call it done. You're right. We'll need people to be able to teach on site. I'd like Roll and Kite to take care of that. Working with the people in charge to listen to what they want. Will do. We'll need to suss out the best colonies for cultivation and discuss things with the leaders. But the most important thing right now is the soil. Ah yes, the soil needs earthworm wood, right? I've done some analysis on that front. Colony 4 and Colony Mu fulfill the geological criteria. 2 locations, that'll be tricky for the teachers to handle. How about we narrow it down to one right now as a test case? Why don't you pick who we will approach first? Let's see. I feel like Colony Mu wouldn't really work, right? Because it's like deserty, but I don't know if it matters. Okay, so it seems like it doesn't really matter. It is slightly different, but it's like not too difficult. But let's see. Colony Mu is... Where's Colony Mu? I think Colony Mu is... I'm trying to remember which Colony Mu is. I think that's the one with Fiona, right? Yeah. So I guess we could. I feel like Colony Muse not really hurting for much, because they have like the giant armos, I guess, for food and stuff. So I guess we'll go with Colony 4. Is that your final answer? Let me think. Okay, let's go and talk to the resource pods with Xeon. Appreciated, mate. Hope this works.
Huh. Would you believe it?
It's kind of nuts to think how much difference a single spud can make.
A potato with the power to change hearts. Now that's a tuber to tout.
I'm not sure how good potatoes gonna grow in the desert, but it's fine.
This smell. Time to eat then, no? The soil's not too acidic, and it looks to be getting enough moisture.
Incredible. Your eyes are literally shining.
What's up? Solon, can we talk to you? What's up? I see. And you call them spongy spuds? People can be a little wary about the food they're not familiar with. You think it'll be hard to convince them? No. Our colony is battling food shortages right now. If this can take us a tiny bit closer to solving that, then I'd love you to teach us how to grow them. Could you give us some time to consider? Yes, thank you, yes. Let's get back to Colony 9. There was music on the loading screen, though I guess it would probably not last for very long. But I feel like they're just like just long enough to where it's like awkward silence. It came at just the right time, or I guess they could like maybe continue like the music from the previous game or from the previous area that you're loading from, and just like have it. Whatever. We just got word that someone in Colony 4 wants to learn to grow potatoes. Ooh, that was quick. We literally walked all the way there, walked all the way back. They're like, oh. I was actually about to assign some teachers. I was thinking of leaving this one to Trish and Eastman. Eastman works really hard at the field, so I think he'd be a good shout. He may be rubbish at expressing himself, but as long as Trish is there, it should be fine. Agreed. They're good choices. So, sorry about the sudden request, but would you help? Yep, leave it in our capable hands. Okay. We'll get it done in 2 ticks. What he means to say is that we'll work very hard, so you don't have to worry. Okay, good to hear. The other thing we have to take into consideration is that it's a food people aren't familiar with. Bit of a roadblock if no one knows how to cook it, yeah? You could share our favorite recipes, what do you think? That sounds like forte of banana. Banana very well equipped to share goodness of spongy spuds to the world. I'm telling you, give him a quick steam, job's a good un. Job's a good un. If friend's serious about spongy spud, then higher height of deliciousness can be achieved. Cooking intuition of banana say so. Okay, then how about this? We could try to find an original recipe suited to that colony. I don't know why it keeps skipping. Hopefully it's still working for you guys. We can find out about the colony's particular tastes, what they're looking for. I think we'll get people on board that way. Yeah, that could plan. Manana all for it. It's weird for you to think about how on board people are with a plan. It just means people can change, no matter how many terms they've got under their belt. Okay, that's enough. So Manana's taking care of the recipes? We can do the asking around then. Good, then let's start gathering data from Colony 4. Back to Colony 4 we go.
This smell.
Oh, okay. Imagine that, being able to end the day on a full stomach without eating food that came from the castle. One of them. Ugh, my poor growling stomach. Not in the worst nightmares did I ever think I'd become so starved for food. Okay. The rations barely fill you up at all. I don't even care about the taste. I just wish I could stop feeling hungry for an hour. Doesn't really tell us anything. Colony, Iota, or Mew, whatever. They've got their like ranch thing here, so they're starving. I think if you did the quest, they would be like starving. But, like, you have a whole ranch. Colony 4 has desert, though. There are plenty of plants around here that you can probably harvest from.
You know, you've got to take regular breaks. This reminds me.
So about that recipe you've come up with Colony 4. Market research was very superb. People of Colony 4 want to gorge until Tum Tum is full. They'll have a hard time of getting high enough yield with the soil they got. Recipe's going to have to take that into account then. People are going to have enough to eat. That's true. Spongy Spun can grow in 100 and 1,000 now. So, cuisine needs to keep flavor fresh and not let people get tiresome of it. That makes sense. What an ingenious take. So, how do we put that into practice? I'll do whatever I... From you? Nothing. Oh. Hey, it's not the end of the world. Image of recipe is like crystal in Manana's mind. Soon is ready for present to Colony 4. Manana have complete faith and abilities. That's great news. Let's get cracking then. Manana, is there anything you need besides spongy spuds? Manana needs 6 spongy spuds, 2 portions of cured armory sirloin, 2 sprigs of Deodorola. Oh, and also 3 drumstick leeks. We can arrange some of that for you. Wow, you really are buzzing about this, aren't you? Quiet lands. Once the ingredients are ready, we can unveil Manana's creation to the world. What? Colony 4. Let's have a look at the fields then. And then we can talk to Salone about cooking.
Alright, let's get going. Time's a wasting.
The fields are over there. They're looking hale and hearty.
Oh wow, it's really coming along, huh? We've managed to get all the seed potatoes in the ground. Went pretty quick with some helping hands. People were eager to help when they found out it was about maintaining a self-sufficient food supply. Now all you need to turn them into potatoes. Yeah. Is there something on your mind? Of course, most of our soldiers hope the fields will yield crops too. But we've had other potatoes in rations before, and they weren't good. Some soldiers aren't in favor of this experiment. I know this is a lot to ask of you. So we have some naysayers? Well, we actually have a proposal. Time for Manana to shine. Manana's actually put together a bespoke recipe for you. Oh, how marvelous. Manana, please to show. Everyone, wash human paws and get ready for cook.
It's time to show you the true power of spongy spuds.
You're wigging me out now, mate. Dial it down a notch.
The smell.
Let cooking begin!
What will be handing over?
Okay, we have plenty of... That looks good. And Tadato surprise is finished. Bon appetit! It's good. Looks good. Whoa, this is amazing. I never knew you could make potatoes taste this way. I could eat this every day for the rest of my life. A lot of starch though, or carbs. Because potatoes, breads, and then soup. Like more potatoes, and this was a little bit of meat in there probably. And there's so much. I think this is the first time I've ever truly been full. And then there's other bread in the center too. With Colony 9's help, we've taken a big step in resolving our food supply issues. We're indebted to you. I'm glad we could be of service. I'm going to get back to the fields. First, I think I'll try some special sponging Tadato surprise. You've got 2 ticks and that's it. Oof, what a slave driver. Now, it's exciting to wait for a day of harvest of spongy buds. That's for sure. Everyone's a wannabe potato farmer here. They're going to have bigger fields than Colony 9. No competition here. The more potatoes we have, the more peace we'll have. At least, that's what I believe. You've made a first step today, Xeon. One more step toward your ideal. I've never really thought of it as an ideal. I suppose it is, and maybe it's just a small step in the grand scheme of things. But for me, it's a pretty big one. Cool. How's potatoes?
Colony relations changed, looks like.
This isn't ow. This is pork. What? Okay. No. I'm surprised there isn't anyone wanting to talk to us about potatoes. Okay, fair enough. Maybe because it's raining. But I think we can get some potatoes here. Kind of a waste of our thing, but
I'm starving. Got anything I can eat? That's good. I'm feeling energized already.
so we don't unlock
Alright, everyone.
a recipe from that.
Time to head out.
It's cool. Just bud. guess if we head back to Colony 9, there might be something there. I wonder if we go to Colony Mu now. See if they have anything. Be like, hey, what? Why aren't you helping us? Yeah, because they have this whole like armo farm here. I guess I could probably help with the potatoes. They're kind of landlocked.
This smell. Time to eat then, no?
Lettuce. Can't believe a genius idea making a napon out of. What? I can't believe what a genius idea making a napon out of food is. I never thought of arranging the food in a fun way like that. That really got my creative juices flowing. I want to try something like that too.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Don't. Don't know what that's referring to at all. Might have been one of the quests that we did a while ago. I guess we just never talked to Lotus for some reason.
Ow!
It's they're nutritious.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's like you choose one or the other sort of thing. I kind of wish we could do both, right? Like mine. I guess we probably should have chose this one from a purely gameplay perspective because we're not at 5 stars yet with this colony. Okay. Fields are pretty awesome when you stop to think about it. It's a chance to create life from the ground up. And us, we've learned to nurture life instead of taking it. Yes, I see that I'm looking at the face of a nurturer. It's just so. I mean, when you care for something deeply, the feelings just well up, you know? Yeah, Theon got it right when he decided to start working on these fields. I got to acknowledge that. Where is Theon? What's up, Ethan? What's that you're shoveling down there? Excuse me. Eastman? Munch munch. This here is the special spongy Tadoto surprise. We've got a speed eating competition coming up against Colony 4 pretty soon. I can polish this off in 2 ticks. That means I'm gonna win. Oh, you poor mutter. Mind those spongy spuds don't stick in your throat. Pearl. Hey, I just pulled up a bunch of spuds. You should eat them. You should eat some before you go. They'll give you mad strength. Get out there with a gut full of our lovingly grown Colony 9 taters, and there's no way you're losing against Mobius. We've been able to learn so much from the spongy spuds. Still, I dare say there are other crops that could be leveraged for similar result. We'll be able to deepen our understanding if we collaborate with Colony Tau too. Juniper and Kite would love that, I'm sure. Indeed, I think all our alliance will bear plenty of fruit. I'm looking forward to it.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Yeah.
You need my help? At your service.
I'm just gonna lie here and you can't stop me. About that thing.
So I've been wondering, between the potatoes from Tau and the potatoes from Colony 9, which do we think is tastier? Redland stumbled upon ultimate question. Not even close. See, for my money, the Tau spud is the best. It's got that sweetness, that little taste that lingers. I'm not so sure myself. I think I prefer Colony 9 ones. They don't fall apart as easily. I like that they're a bit more solid. I suppose I'd have to go with Tao's. No deep reasons though. Yeah, I don't know what I can. I don't know that I can choose. For me, Tao edges. I guess I haven't really thought about it too deeply either. They were just good, I think. Riku have a soft spot for Colony 9 potato. After witness struggles of Xeon to grow, eating elicit feelings of sympathy. You make a good point. Alright, Xeon gets my vote too then. Well, that's got nothing to do with the taste anymore, does it? Please to wait. Banana need 3 days to consider question in adequate depth. It really wasn't that kind of a question. I guess it just depends on what you're eating them with, right? Because you would want like a russet potato for like a baked potato because it stays together. But you would want to make like a
ready to take on the world.
for stew. You would probably want like golden potatoes. At least I like golden potatoes because I like potatoes to be soft in stews. And you can just like throw them in without having to peel them, which is nice. Because otherwise, like the russet potatoes, the skin is too thick for soup.
This smell.
And stuff like that. And then I guess for mashed potatoes, you would also want golden because they kind of soften up a lot as well. But yeah, I think it just depends on the type of potato that you use, or the type of dish that you're making. That will determine what potato is best. Okay, well I think we're done here for now. Let's go to the last colony on our checklist, I think. Unless I'm forgetting one. But I do know that there's something here, so. Let's equip each.
I am ever your ally.
And we not have his thing yet. No, we do. This is just a quest then. Yeah, for some reason the people here don't load in right away, and I don't really know why. But not here. This is what I was saying. Like they just don't load in for some reason. I don't know why.
Let's try not to piddle our money away.
Oh, we have a lot of money. That's cool. Trying to see if the things say anything. I don't think so. Okay. Guess I can try changing the time. Maybe that might work. There we go. I don't know if that's like a bug or something, but it's something that I've noticed happens for some reason. There. Ibuki has something to say. Hey, Kyrie told me you were in line for being made captain, but you refused. How come? Well, there's a very simple reason for that, Lance. My true intentions lie in seeing how much growth Kyrie is capable of. I suppose I just wanted to see what form of mercurial element like her would take. That's a very Namuki-style reason, for sure. Plus, Kyrie is the only one who seemed truly appreciate my research. She's a promising captain, for sure.
Huh.
Okay.
Would you believe
Got
it?
a new thingy. Let's get teach.
I am ever your ally.
Oh yeah, wasn't there like a whole thing with Peach for his Ascension quest with like his like identity or something? I wonder if this quest is continuation of that, because I don't think we got any like resolution for that. Um, but I guess we'll see. Uni, do you have a spare moment? Well, why, if it isn't Yusara, what's up? There's something I wanted to ask. You used to be a healer, didn't you? I mean, she still is, technically. Yeah, I did. I'm a jack of all trades since joining Ouroboros, though. So then, did you know lots about medicines and treatments and stuff? I remember the basics, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I know just the minimum amount to be a healer. Why? Do you want to be a healer? Not a healer exactly. Promise you won't laugh at me if I tell you. I want to be a military doctor. You want to be a military doctor? I knew it. It's weird, isn't it? No, my bad. That's not what I meant. It's just a little surprising coming from you. Yeah, I know what you mean. Everyone thinks I'm just like Foots and Nagumo. Probably just because I'm in the same team as them. Whenever I mention I actually want to be a doctor, Foots just makes fun of me, and Nagumo is so annoying about it. Oh, right. That sounds tough, love. I've been studying in secret, but there's only so much self-study you can do. Oh, I get it. That's why you came to me for answers. But still, I'm not sure I'd really be much use to you. Sorry, love. No, please. I should be the sorry one. Thank you for listening anyway. Okay, bye. Poor Claude. Zora's request.
Got some useful intel out of that.
Let's go discuss this.
You know, you've got to take regular breaks.
Yeah.
Right then, strategy meeting.
Hey Teach, can I bend your ear? Seems like Yasora wants to be a medical doctor. Oh my, that's the first I've heard of it. Apparently she's been studying by herself, but she finds it difficult. Isn't there anyone who could teach her? I mean, isn't Teach a healer? I think I might just have the solution. Oh really? We can try to find a special instructor in the field, outside of the colony. Ah yes, I have heard such a system. There's no shame in it. There's no shame at all in asking others to fill in when nobody has the experience. Knowledge is power, after all. In this case, we should try to find someone who's also a medical doctor. I'm trying to think if we know any doctors. Maybe Alessandra from 4? Oh yeah, her. I think she might have her hands full with some other work, but there's no harm in asking. I'll accompany you then. I should be there on behalf of Colony Gamma, so that it all goes through the proper channels. Okay then, it's settled. Let's go and see Alessandra. Okay, well, we just talked to her, so... Everyone wants to go to Colony 4, I guess, in this episode.
Everyone got their strength back?
So I guess we were the ones that prompted to go to Colony 4 for that one quest. I thought I said, where's Colony 4 when we've gone there like 5 times this episode. Sometimes the maps can be confusing though, 'cause there's so many. Okay. What's up, Alessandra? Oh dear, do you have an upset stomach? You look perfectly healthy to me though. You're right, I'm full of beans. What? We have something we wanted to ask you about, Alessandra. Delighted to meet you. My name is Teach. Teach? You're calling Gamma, right? Forgive me for rudely imposing, but Mio and her friends said I might be able to ask a favor of you. Okay, I understand. You're very enthusiastic about teaching, aren't you, Commander? What do you think? Would you be able to share your experiences and expert techniques with our Yasora? I totally agree with your principles, and I have nothing against helping you out, even though you're an Agnian colony. Well then. However, if I had to leave the colony grounds, it's a different story. I lead the medic team, I can't leave my post. Yeah, that makes sense. Instead, I can send my teammate Maybeck as a substitute. He's not the most experienced of us, but he knows what it takes to be a military doctor. Would that be okay? No, we want you. Yes, I have absolute faith in your recommendation. We'd be very grateful for your support. Thank you, Alessandra. You've been a great help. It's no problem. We are indebted to you after all. I'll go and talk to Maybeck. Feel free to come along. Okay. Well, feel free to come along, as in, is a requirement for the quest, so go do it. I guess no one's mentioning the potatoes, but whatever. What's up, Maybeck? So, with all that said, I'd like you to take a trip to Colony Gamma. You've got it, Captain. Actually, hold on a second. Do you have a problem with that? Not a problem exactly, but isn't Colony Gamma an Agnian colony? Not to worry, our flame clock has been destroyed. We're in the same position as you. That means there's no chance of them causing you any harm, Maybeck. There should be no issue. I understand your logic, but... You're an excellent assistant, but you're a little dependent on me sometimes. This would be a great chance to get you some worldly experience. Captain Alessandra. Okay, I understand. I'm not sure how much help I'll be, but I'll see what I can do. Thank you very much. We welcome you to our colony with open arms. Do your best, Maybeck. Say hello to the little fledgling doctor for me. Yes, Captain. Maybeck moving out. Okay. A lot of fast traveling this episode. Yeah, see, everyone's not here. So weird. Like, I don't know if it's like because the time is the factor, or if it's like. Okay. I guess they're all like on drills or something. I don't know. I don't know where they are. Kinda weird. Okay. I don't know. Sorry to keep you waiting, Sora. We brought someone for you. Uni? What's going on? What do you mean you brought someone for me? You said you wanted to be a military doctor, right? So I brought you one. Nice to meet you. Don't worry, Maybeck. Maybeck is a friend of ours. There's nothing to be scared of. So what's going on? You said you hit a wall studying alone to become a doctor, right? I can't help you, but this guy can. You can ask him anything you like. You really went out of your way for me. Thank you, Uni. You're the new recruit that wanted to become a doctor, right? Oh, yes, my name's Yusora. Hello, Yusora. I'm Maybeck. Nice to formally meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Let's get started, then. Is there anything you want me to ask me? Yes, I'd like to know about medical approaches to treating different symptoms. Yes. Okay, that's a pretty broad topic, depending on your progress so far. First, let's start with a case study. Looks like those two are gonna get along great. I imagine she'll be fine to leave in Maybeck's hands. I just hope that her determination bears fruit. By the way, Uni, thank you once again for all of this. You took notice of Yusora's real goals and made every effort to help her. As Gamma Commander, I must thank you from the bottom of my heart. Nah, it's fine. She came up and asked me. How could I say no? I wanted to help. Though, actually, Maybeck's the helpful one, not me. Nice. It was a nice little quest. Not sure why it took so long for it to come up, because it doesn't seem very complicated, but I guess maybe there was some prereq that we didn't hit for some reason.
Huh. Would you believe it?
5 stars. Got China Hunter again. Don't know what that does. Still. What's up? Hey, Uni. Can't believe you went and got a medical doctor just for Yusora. Huh? Did you already know she wanted to be one? Yeah, we've been besties since first term. We never hid anything from We never hide anything from each other. Yusora is super caring and considerate. I bet she'll make an amazing doctor. Yeah, if you've been friends for that long, then I'm sure you're right.
Huh. Would you believe it?
No. I feel like everyone's becoming a lot more able since you've returned to Gamma. They've thrown themselves into their training thanks to your encouragement. They're even turning up to class more. Maybe Teach expected this to happen, and that's why he's asked us to teach? If so, then I must say, he's very insightful. No wonder Zakira respects him so much. Everyone else spawned in. Don't know why that happened. Oh. What's up, Butts? Yasora, medical doctor. I mean, okay, sure, why not? Well, you're easily persuaded. I thought you'd have your heart set against it. Nagumo and I will take over the world while she becomes a doctor and supports us. See, we can still be friends that way.
Huh. Would you believe it?
I think there's been some kind of misunderstanding. I don't really think Nagumo is below me or anything. I just think he's the second strongest in Gamma compared to me. So basically, we're the top 2 in the whole colony. We're an unbeatable combo. When I eventually become commander, he's going to be my right-hand man until the bitter end.
Huh. Would you believe it?
What's up, Maybeck? How are you liking your new life? The situation being what it is, I've made up my mind to go back to Colony 4. What? Oh. But then Olasandra hit me up and asked me if I'd stay at Colony Gamma and keep assisting them. To be honest, it was a relief. Really? Yeah, I've really gotten to know the people here at Gamma. There's still a lot more that they can learn from me too, I think. So yeah, I don't think I'll be going back to Colony 4 until I've done all I can here. Okay, cool. Assuming Peach probably has something to say. I have to change time to yeah. I guess there's talk to you. Here and I guess we did talk to Blitz, so who doesn't play?
I am ever your ally.
Let's change the time. There you are. What's up, Sora? Excuse me. Hello. Okay. What's up, Yusora? Are your medical studies going okay? Yes, it's hard because there's lots to remember, but I'm making a lot more progress than before, thanks to Mayback. Nice, nice. That's the spirit. By the way, did you tell your teammates about wanting to be a military doctor? No, not yet, but I can't keep hiding it forever, so I'll tell them when I can, despite how they may seem. They mean a lot to me. Oh, you did tell them. Whatever. Maybeck has been here teaching me all the time, so I've made tons of progress in my studies. He also taught me lots of things about Colony 4. To think a Kevesi person would do that for me. No, wait, it doesn't matter whether you're from Keves or Agnes anymore. That's irrelevant now. If I become a military doctor, I really want to repay the favor to Maybeck and help him out somehow.
Huh.
Okay.
Would you believe it?
Buddy buddies. Okay, well, I think that's everything here to do. Yeah, that's it. Still don't really know what Shiny Hunters does, but cool. Also, we did get that thing. What was the thing that we got? It was like... Oh, this. Boost mass damage. Okay, that's pretty good. That was something that we got for some quest that we did. I don't remember which one exactly, but... Well, I think that's all the side quests done. This I think this was a little bit shorter than the previous side questing excursion that we went on. But I'm sure there's probably more that's gonna unlock in like the next story sequence. I think we got everything. Let's see. Oh, we did not get Colony Gamma. Oh wait, this is Colony Gamma. Yeah, wait. Okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, 'cause there's only the 2 colonies here. I guess we can check the community chart. There's colony 0. So I guess we can go check on the lost colony, see if maybe they have something there. But got it. Upland Caravan. Let's go check on the lost colony. This way. I really doubt there's anything here, since there didn't really seem to be anything last time either. But I guess it could be different now. Nope. Okay. This place is just so pretty. Like, I wish I could spend more time here, but
Ow!
it's not.
I think I deserve a thank you, don't you?
Fine sedative. Okay. Weakness will.
You know, you've got to take regular breaks.
So as we didn't find any more of
Let's
those
bounce.
Ionia's strongest things. I don't know where we got the first one. I think we got it in the city somewhere, but I guess there isn't really much. Or I thought maybe we would find them like around the world, but I guess not. Anything here? Definitely lacking on stars in this area. I must have 4 stars. Sunya. Prison warden's been left behind all these charges. What? The prison warden's been left behind by all these changes. Okay, that makes more sense. He's kind of pitiable, don't you think? He's just crawled back up inside his shell without changing his ideas about the lost numbers.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Did he? So he's dead? That's usually what this means, right? That he's dead. I don't think we killed. Did we kill him? I don't remember. I think we did kill him. Oh. But now. I thought we took him prisoner, but I guess we did kill him. that was worth it. Let's the city then. Change the time. We definitely don't spend enough time here at night. Feel like I don't recognize this song at all.
Sorry. You guys.
Is this my punishment?
Off we go.
See ya, Lance. He's back. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can continue the story. Or I guess we could hold off that till next time. We are hitting the 2-hour mark. And I don't want to like start something and then like not continue it, I guess. If that makes sense. Where is everyone? I guess it's not too late. I don't know. I guess we can go around the city, see if there's anyone else to talk to, and then we'll call it a day. What's up, Tordo? I'm glad that the captain's got the freedom of the city now. Makes things easier. Well, I think it's down to your hard work, Tordo. You and the rest of the Colony 15. Well, I guess. Actually, I even got a few props for teaching the kids swordplay lately, too. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, it'll give the captain a chuckle, at least. He'd probably tell me a few lifetimes too green to be a teacher.
Huh. Would you believe it?
You knew. I feel like I've never seen you before.
Let's try not to piddle our money away. I think we've talked to most of these people already, because we started, I think, the stuff at the city, right? What are you doing, Jumrum? What's up, Fergus? What, you told something to Leanne, is that right? About life in the Bessie army? About Triton? Cool, well, hang in there.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Can we open the store yet? Oh. Well, whoever was there just disappeared. So, talk to them. Okay, well, I think we made our rounds, so... I guess we'll call it a day then. I guess next time we'll continue the story, since I think we're pretty much done with everything, and everything else. We still have that stuff that's by Colony 11, I think. Which I guess. Yeah, Colony 11. Because we still need to do a Shear's Affinity quest, or Ascension quest. So Colony Lambda, Colony Tau, we already did. Colony 5. Yes, we completed probably a colony anymore. Colony 30 we did. Colony Iota. Wow, this one has a lot of connections. 4, 9, Sigma is dead. Gamma, 0. I guess we could maybe go do that later. Castle, Mew we checked. Okay, well I think we checked all the other colonies, so yeah, I guess next time we'll head to the city, or well, we're already in the city, but we'll head to Salmon and continue doing the story then. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Reddit Show with Anderson & Co. Go check out the latest episode of the Max DC channel if you haven't already. We made some Sobak or Subak. Subak or Sobak? I think it's Subak. Subak? Yeah, Subak Soju. It's a frozen drink, basically watermelon. Subak in Korean is watermelon, so it's basically watermelon soju. You make it out of a watermelon, like a watermelon, and then you blend up the meat and everything and add some soju and Sprite. That's pretty much it. It's pretty easy. So go check out that video if you haven't already. I have it right here actually. I had to actually remake it. I forgot to take a picture of it for the thumbnail, so I had to make like a fake version of it today. That was basically just like ice and a bunch of random drinks that I had that I blended up together, make like a really quick version of it. So if the thumbnail looks a bit suspicious, that's because it is. But I think I did a pretty good job at photoshopping it to be more accurate to how it looked. But yeah, I just forgot to take a photo of it, so I had to like do that, and that's why the episode went up a little bit later than intended. But it still went up like, well, that, and I accidentally messed up some editing stuff, so I had to upload it again like a half hour later. Yeah, it's a pretty good recipe, pretty easy, definitely. Not too boozy, I would say. I don't think. I mean, it's a whole bottle of soju, but it takes a while for you to drink all of it, so it's kind of like a self-paced, or it like paces itself, I guess you could say. But yeah, I had it yesterday too.
Every
You wanna see
day's
me
a
drink
training day.
it again as well. But yeah, I guess tomorrow we'll be back with another episode of the variety show. We'll be back with yes, Zelda, unless again, unless Star Wars releases its update at some point, which I doubt is gonna happen. But we'll see. I really do want to play that game again. I do enjoy it when I do play it, but the bugs make it kind of annoying. As I've mentioned every time I've brought it up. But yeah, definitely enjoying Tears of the Kingdom. We did have a bug the other day. I can't remember if it was last episode or the episode before that. I think it was the episode before that. But the Korak like glitched into the mountain, so we couldn't deliver him to his friend. But it was pretty easy to like reset him, so it wasn't too annoying. Yeah, that's everything. So, thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Red Show with Adam Strinko. As I mentioned before, we'll be back tomorrow at 9:05 p.m. unless something happens, of course. And yeah, I think that's everything. So, I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
Okay, Yini. Bye.
Every day's a training day.
Okay, actually, I just remembered I have something going on tomorrow, so we won't actually be streaming. Yeah. Well, I guess we could be streaming maybe like a late night stream. But I guess we'll see what happens. So if I don't show up, that's why. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching.